A court in Turkey has ordered the release of a 16-year-old high school student who was arrested for insulting the president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The teenager accused Mr. Erdogan and his ruling AK party of corruption during a speech at a rally in central Anatolia. Well, joining me now is Selin Girit. You've been following this story. What was it that he was accused of doing?
Well, he gave a speech during a student protest in a central part of central town of Turkey, a rural town of Turkey. And in this speech, he made references to the corruption allegations that surfaced last year, just around these times, involving the president of the country with his very close circles. And ending his speech, he said, "We do not regard him," meaning the president, Mr. Erdogan, "we do not regard him as the president of this country, but we regard him as a thieving owner of the illegal presidential palace that he's in," referring to the controversial presidential palace that was built this year. So that was not taken very softly, apparently, and that is taken as an insult.
So he's arrested, but then released. Why? Was there a lot of public pressure over this?
There was a public outcry. There were lawyers protesting against it, and on social media there was huge support for his release, considering that he is, of course, very young, and many people regarded this as a crackdown on freedom of speech as well. That's why there was a lot of support for him, and in fact, behind closed doors, Justice Minister is reported to have said that he doesn't agree with minors being tried behind bars. So maybe that paved the way for his release.
But from what you're saying, this has become another symbol of a wider divide within Turkish society and politics.
Yes, that divide is going nowhere, actually. It's getting deeper and deeper. It's on education, on secularism, on the reconstructing of the society. That's why I think, especially with regards to education, that's why we see even high school students getting more and more polarized and giving speeches as such. And the opposition sees this as a very serious concern, freedom of speech, and they want to make sure that they can hold the government to account in that regard.
Now, this boy, I understand, hasn't expressed regret over having spoken out, and he might still face another court case.
Yes, the case is not dismissed. He is just released, so he will be facing a trial, and he might, if he's charged, he might be in prison for up to 4 years, which is kind of crucial. But regarding the huge public outcry, maybe we will not see a 4-year sentence with regards to what's going on.
Let's keep watching this. Selin, thank you very much for coming in.